Hi everybody, Kenneth G Hasty here once again. My series of videos for business owners, for sales managers, and for salespeople to help you become more successful. I do these because I'm a professional business growth consultant, and I use a lot of these same things with my own customers and my own clients, and hopefully they'll help you as well. If you'd like to consider becoming a client, then get a hold of me at kennethghasty.com. Meanwhile, let's take a look at today's topic. Is sales a lost art? Wow, what do I mean by that? Well, let's think about sales and its role. And in the past, the salesperson, the carpetbagger came, on a train or whatever, got off and didn't have brochures, didn't have anything, just his smiling face and some products, or the kind of like the guy at the carnival that would try to get people in, hurry, step right up, see my, but it was all about the salespeople, or the people, the front people, if you will. Well, now, with the advent of the internet, a lot of companies get the impression, they say, we don't really need salespeople, the computer will do that. Or we got somebody on the phone, that, they can handle that. So let's think about that. In a lot of cases, that's true. If you're selling movie tickets on the internet, there's a pretty good chance they don't have to call somebody if they know the movie they want, what the cost is. But if you've got a product of any kind of substance, it's going to be very difficult to compel people to just buy it, based on your website or based on, your commercials or whatever. Sooner or later, it being an educational sell, they're probably going to have to interface with one of your people. And when they do, how well trained are those people? That person at that moment, you probably don't think about this, because a lot of companies don't like to pay, for training. They don't like to pay for too much for the person that's there at the desk or on the phone. But understand that that person at that moment, when that big potential customer calls, that person is the company. You are the company when you talk to somebody on the phone. So you, being the company, it's going to come down to your sales skills when somebody calls. And if you don't have the ability to take them to the next level, if you don't have the ability to get them to make a commitment and buy, well, then they'll be on the phone with somebody else who will. And you will lose that business. So sales is, in a way, a lost art because the nature of business is different. A lot of things are done on the internet. Customers can research everything they want. But make no mistake, when they decide to make that phone call and they're considering buying, first off, they're much more ready to buy than you might think. Even if they have a complaint, well, I heard this, it might just be a smokescreen to try to see, clear out their head on the one little thing that's bothering them, etc. So my recommendation is, with your salespeople, make sure they've got good training. Make sure you continue to train them and have a once a year meeting or nothing else, just to bring them all in so they can get to know each other, work with each other. If you've got a smaller operation and everyone's local, then probably have a sit down, at least once a month, just have a little staff meeting and just kind of try to get everybody on the same page, pump people up, and do some kind of formal sales training. There's plenty of good places out there. I do that. There's a lot of good trainers out there. I've got a book out there called 77 Seconds to Sales Success. It's doing real well on the charts. But whatever it is, make sure you get in sales training for your people so that sales won't become a lost art, because it's become a less and less forward part of the process these days, but it's also the stinger, so it's the tip of the spear. So that's what's actually going to make it happen in the big picture, especially when you're talking about bigger dollar products. So anyway, is sales a lost art? Not at all. But it could be in your company, so make sure you don't let that happen. All right, so Kenneth G Hasty, if you like these videos, please like, retweet, forward, and we'll keep doing those. So thanks everybody, and until next time, Kenneth G Hasty, kennethghasty.com, signing off.